Alright guys, I'm back with my WWE Raw review for the 25th of the 8th, 2014. I thought this last episode of Raw was very boring. I couldn't really get into this last episode of Raw. I don't know, I tried to watch it, but I just couldn't get into the damn show. Like, I tried to get into some of this stuff they was doing tonight, but I just couldn't, okay, and it wasn't my fault, it was just the WWE creative team's fault. Like, I couldn't really get invested into some of the stuff they was doing tonight, but yeah. I did like the only segment I liked on this show was the Rollins and Kane segment. I really liked that segment. Apart from that, the whole show, apart from that Rollins Kane segment, was downhill. Like, I'm not even that interested in fucking Night of Champions in a few weeks. They built up probably Brock and Cena a bit more. They had no Y2J to build up that feud with fucking Bray Wyatt. They had no Randy Orton on the schedule to build up his feud to continue his feud with Roman Reigns. So, you know, that didn't make no sense. You had also Ambrose, also, you know, you had the Rollins and Ambrose, you had the Seth Rollins and Kane segment, which was, I enjoyed that segment really well, when it does do a tribute to Dean Ambrose. I thought that was amazing, like I said. So Raw opens up this week with Michael Cole interviewing the WWE Hall of Famers. So on this like panel thing, you've got Hulk Hogan, HBK, and Ric Flair. You know, same old legends. But you know, I mean, I like this, but and then Cena came out, so I thought I knew what they were going about this. They're talking about Cena and Lesnar. Hogan is pulling over Cena the entire night, the entire segment. He's clapping for Cena loads and stuff. I don't like that. I hate when the WWE puts legends with Cena. I hate when they throw Cena in segment. I hate when WWE creative put John Cena in segments with Hulk Hogan, with any legend in the WWE. I said this on Twitter earlier in the night. I say this in videos all the time. I hate when WWE always put John Cena in segments with legends to get a babyface pop, because I don't really like that. I think he should basically, he is not working as a babyface, just turn him heel. Everybody knows John Cena is not a babyface, he's a motherfucking heel. So why are you playing with legends to just give him babyface pops? I don't get that. But anyway, Cena says that he's gonna beat Lesnar's ass. He says that he talks about his match a bit. He says that he lost. He got his suplex 16 times. Then HBK and Ric Flair are doubting him. That he says that they say that he cannot beat Lesnar and stuff. And then Cena says, "I know you guys have your doubts, but I ain't gonna beat Lesnar at Night Champions." It was just this segment was just so corny and cheesy, and I didn't care about it too much. Like, I don't like those corny and cheesy segments. Especially and just how they had Hogan. I didn't like how they had the legends and Cena in the same segment. I think that was terrible in my opinion. Then we get to the first match tonight, which was Rusev versus Swagger. This was a good solid match. It was a good match. I really enjoyed this match. This was a really good big guy match. You had Rusev go over here because Swagger couldn't continue the match, but Rusev why did I say Kurt Angle then? What the fuck was I saying? You have Jack Swagger working over Rusev's ankle the entire match. You have Rusev, you know, beat up Swagger most of the match as well, and then, you know, they're going back and forth. I thought it was pretty good, entertaining stuff. They also brought a bit outside, which I thought was really good. But yeah, Rusev wins because Swagger couldn't continue the match, so yeah, Rusev wins that match. Second match of the night, which was a number one contenders match for the US title. It was RVD versus Cesaro. Sheamus was on commentary. This was a good match here. We've seen these two guys face off before, so I knew this match was gonna be good. You had RVD do his Roll of Thunder, then Cesaro does a European uppercut, I think, and then he has the neutralizer for the win. I wasn't really paying attention to this match, but I thought, you know, for the parts I watched, I thought it was a good solid match. You have Sheamus and Cesaro stare down after the match, so obviously we're gonna have another Cesaro and Sheamus feud again, which I think is gonna be. I hope that they put the belt on Cesaro to, you know, just give him something to do. You know, because I'm tired of Sheamus as the US champion. Like, he is so boring as a US champion. Just turn him heel. I'm tired of saying this every time I'm on a Raw review or any video on YouTube, but turn him heel. Oh my god. And then we get to the third match tonight, which is Natalia versus Paige. Another match I didn't really care about too much. AJ skips around the ring, and then after the match, AJ kisses Paige's hand. I don't. Paige wins with a Paige Turner. And then we get a segment. Oh yeah, then we get a segment. This is what I did enjoy. So we get a segment. We have Rollins and Kane coming out. They talk about how Dean Ambrose will be missed and stuff. Rollins says that he created the Shield. He said that the Shield was dominant. He says that he brought in Reigns. He said that he made Ambrose and Reigns stars nuts. Then too, and he said that the Shield wouldn't have been nothing without him. So I thought this was I thought this was a good heel promo by Rollins. I think this is probably one of the best promos he's cut in a while. I think this Rollins heel promo he did tonight on Raw was good. I enjoyed it. The last couple of promos he's been cutting on those backstage segments with Kane, I haven't been really enjoying those. But you know, tonight he did cut a good heel promo. And then you have Kane and then you have Reigns come out. He attacks Kane. He throws Kane into the steps. Then he attacks Rollins, and then Rollins runs away, I think. Oh yeah, no, Rollins did get attacked a bit. Then the back. Yeah. So yeah, and that was the end of the segment. Then we get to the fourth match tonight, then we get to a Dust Brothers segment where Dust Brothers are cutting a promo on the Usos. The fourth match tonight, which was the Usos defending the WWE Tag Team title against the Dust Brothers. I thought this was a good match, but I didn't really care about the match too much because I think I didn't really care about the match too much. What's going on with this computer now? Anyway, I didn't really care about the match too much because these two guys don't really have the feud going on right now. We've seen it. We've seen the Usos and Brotherhood face off before. So I don't really want to see a feud between those two in the WWE. So it kind of looks like we're going to have the Usos and the Brotherhood feud for the tag titles, because Brotherhood did turn heel after this match because the Usos did win by count out. So I mean, it makes something different, but I would like to see Stardust versus Goldust soon, because I want to see a Cody Rhodes and Goldust feud now, because I thought Goldust isn't getting any younger, and I think this year is the year you need to Goldust versus Cody Rhodes, and they haven't done it yet, and I'm pissed off with that. So yeah, hopefully before the end of this year, we might see a Goldust and Cody Rhodes feud. I'm not holding my breath, but we're just hoping, just believe. But yeah. Then Kane tells Rollins that he's gonna put him and Rollins in a match, in a 2-on-1 handicap match against Reigns tonight. Then the fifth match tonight, which was Dolph versus Sandow. This is on commentary. Dolph wins with a zigzag. Then after the match, Miz and Dolph will stare down, so continuing their feud. One thing I did want to bring up here while I saw this match on TV, was why a good idea is, if you're not going to after the Miz and Dolph feud, why should you have Dolph and Flair together as a team like I said last week, and now have Miz and Sandow as a team, put them two guys in the tag team division? Because if you put Sandow and Miz together as a tag team, we should have those two guys doing something in the WWE. Because right now, I mean, Miz is in the feud right now with Dolph, which is good, but after this, what's he gonna be doing after that feud with Dolph? Who knows? And then you got Sandow, who's not really doing nothing. He's doing nothing in the WWE. He's just getting jobbed out every single week. And if you're not going to push him as a singles guy, have Damien Sandow in the tag team with the Miz and have them as heels, so they, something like that. I mean, I think they could really work together, Miz and Sandow as a tag team. I mean, that's why I like to see WWE do all the time, because I think WWE, the main cards they don't use guys like your Big E's, your Kofi's, your Xavier Woods, put them in a stable or a tag team and make them a heel or a face and get them over, getting the characters over in the WWE. So yeah, unless you're using, I mean, if they're not going to be going for the US title or the IC title, just put them in a tag team or a stable. I think that's a lot easier. But moving on, I don't want to talk about it too much, except for another video. And then we got a segment, Nikki Bella and Brie Bella. Boring, boring. Didn't care about this segment. Moving on. Oh, I'll talk about it for a bit. Oh, Nikki got the heel promo. It was bad acting. Crowd didn't even give any heel heat, so who cares? Then we get to the sixth match of the night, which was a 2-on-1 handicap match. It was Kane and Rollins versus Reigns. Reigns wins by DQ because Rollins hit. Kane gets hit with a spear by Reigns. Then Rollins hits the briefcase on Reigns. Then Kane and Reigns fights off Kane and Rollins outside because they attack him after the match. Then Seth Rollins is trying to curse stomp on one of them blocks again, or bricks, whatever they were, onto Reigns, but Reigns fights off Kane and Rollins. He tries to throw one of them blocks on into Rollins' head till Rollins runs away. So yeah. Then we get to the seventh match of that, which was the Los Matadores versus Titus O'Neil and Heath Slater. I didn't watch this match, but I know that Los Matadores got the win. Don't care about this match too much. The eighth match night, which was Bo Dallas versus Kofi. I thought this match was, you know, okay, I guess. Bo wins with a Bulldog after the match. Swagger attacks Bo Dallas. Then, well, early in the night, I want to talk about this before I move on. Bo Dallas did tell Swagger backstage to Bo leave, so just forgot to mention that. So obviously they're continuing their build up for their feud, Night Champions. And then we got to the ninth match of the night, which was Cena versus Bray Wyatt. This match started off a bit slow for me. Harper and Rowan were at ringside, but this match did start off a bit slow for me. About midway through the match, Harper and Rowan attacked John Cena. So Mark Henry and Big Show come out, make the save. So then after the commercial break, we come back and we hear that it's going to be a 6-man tag match between Big Show, Mark Henry and Cena versus the Wyatts. That main event it was kind of like a main event for SmackDown. Something I don't want to see on a Raw. But it was a decent tag match. Big Show, well, Rowan does body slam Mark Henry. Then John Cena, I think John Cena gets a hot tag from Big Show, somebody like that. Then John Cena does his fucking 5 minutes of doom and clears house, and John Cena puts Luke off in the STF, he taps out. Then after the match, he AA's Harper and Rowan. Oh no, AA's Rowan and Bray Wyatt, and then that was the end of the show. I thought this last episode of Raw was, I couldn't get into the show, so I'll say it was a passable show for me. The stuff, I think some of these, they built up some feuds for Night Champions, like Bo Dallas versus Swagger, and we could possibly have in a new tag team between Sandow and Miz, possibly. They built up Cena and Lesnar a bit more. We had a shitty we had a terrible ending, a terrible opener to Raw, and a terrible ending to Raw. So there you go. So yeah, so that was my WWE Raw review, guys, for the 25th of the 8th, 2014. What do you guys think of this show? And leave your thoughts on Raw in the comments. And thanks for watching, guys. Brag out.